In today's video, we are here in the grounds of the Legislature building. It's the city of the government in our province of Alberta. In the grounds of it is a formal garden full of monuments and features that are emblematic to our city. So let's go explore. So in a nice summer day, the gardens of the Legislature building are where everybody comes to stay here. This is the Legislature building, and these are the water mirrors in front, and all the children and everyone gets in the water. There's this beautiful fountain. There's the grass, and everybody is enjoying the grass. And also the steps. Those steps are emblematic. Many things happen. Many meetings of the community happens in those steps, such as climate march and things like that. We gather on the steps, and we'll start exploring the garden's features with the Francophone monument, which is this beautiful monument here. So this is the Francophone monument, and we are going to be taking a look, and you see the beautiful flower beds, raised flower beds here around it. And so let's take a look exactly what this winged monument is telling us. Actually, French was the first European language to be spoken in Alberta, and Francophone were at the forefront in the province's development. Indeed, the Francophone explorers were the first ones to come to Alberta and encounter local Aboriginal people. They were the ones who settled this new territory well before the creation of the province. And here's a monument in celebration of the Francophone culture. So that would be the Periscopes. We are going to go over there and check the Periscopes right now. And we are in the Periscopes. What is the Periscopes? We can see mirrors and we can see windows. We can see windows. In these windows, they show the pathway underground. Hi. And so, what is the periscope? This periscope directs light down into the pathway and give people in the pathway a view of the grounds. They were built in 1981 as part of the Legislature Grounds upgrading project. It's very nice. So there is 4 light wells, and from the pathway we can see up the grounds because of these mirrors above. And they're quite sculptural in itself. Right behind these waterfalls, it is an important place for festivals, reunions, and meetings. And we are having a festival right now, a festival called A Taste of Edmonton, happening over there. So we're gonna go there for dinner. So here we find the monument, the Catholic community. It's called the Catholic Sisters Legacy Recognition Monument. It's a very beautiful sculpture sculpture. It has elements of the stained glass and the Christ behind the stained glass, as if you are looking through a church window. Just you are outdoors here in the park, and the Christ is everywhere. It's very symbolic and very beautiful. As I said, the Catholic Church has always innovated in terms of architecture and arts and sculpture in their churches, and I think this is very beautiful. This is a beautiful flower bed here, and the grounds are full of beautiful flower beds like this one. And we're going to explore the backyard of the legislature. We just crossed the street and we are in the Japanese Gardens. It's a very beautiful garden, very serene, and like all Japanese gardens, always a serene garden with flowers. And it's celebrating 80-year partnership across the Pacific, miles apart, minds together. So the Japanese garden celebrating the friendship and contributions of partnership with Canada and Japan. Dedicated on the occasion of the 35th anniversary of the Alberta-Hokkaido sister province relationship. This tree here is a Prunus maaki, amor cherry tree. So this part of the park is called the education trees, and there are several trees dedicated to partnerships of twin cities between Alberta and various provinces and states around the world. The twinings promote friendships and cross-cultural understanding. Two men in Russia, Hokkaido in Japan, and Alaska, Gan1 Leaf or Ukraine, Jalisco, Mexico. All there have dedicated trees. So let's see. There's several here. We saw the one in the Japanese garden, the cherry. There is another one here, for example. This is dedicated on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the Alberta Gan1 sister province twinning, and so on. Here we have another one, and they are spread in this region. Here in front we have the amphitheater, and it's used in celebrations, manifestations, gathering, and the lawn is used by the families to play, the dogs and the kids, and just lying around. It's very nice. And also when there is celebrations in here, people sit on the lawn, and it's very nice. This is the monument to the Holocaust, and has several poetic sayings, and this is my favorite. I swore never to be silent whenever and wherever human beings endure suffering and humiliation. We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor never be tormented by any whistle, a survival. poet and Nobel Peace Prize recipient. I love this saying. So all over this monument there are such sayings, and this for me is the most beautiful. I like here it says, remember. Let the Holocaust be a symbol before our eyes of such darkness as must never be repeated. Remember. This is very striking as well. This flame is in honor of police and peace officers memorial, inserted here in this beautiful setting. Very beautiful flower bed throughout. Here we have a band shell for music shows and also political occasions. Nice flower beds. Lots of native flowers. Some annuals as well in the borders. So facing this beautiful fountain and the alley we are gonna go through that reaches the Legislature. And there, to the right we have this area here is used in the winter time for skating. So, skating rink, all this lawn here. And to the left here, we have a bowling field where people play. Very popular game here. The official opening of the Capital City Recreation Park was in July 9, 1978. And this is all of these that we have. And this is a memorial for John Rowand, partner in the Northwest Company. This park is very used all year round by the city, by the community in Edmonton. Beautiful, ample grounds. Embellished with gardens and flower beds. This is a monument to the Navy, and the several wars the Navy has been involved in. This is honoring all the veterans of the Navy. This is a popular site. This stairs and this flower beds is very popular with wedding photography. There's the flame and the Legislature, and also those windows over there is very nice for wedding photography. And this is the Centennial Flame. Centennial Flame to commemorate 100 years of Confederation, 1867 to 1967. It's always burning here in the legislature. Let's give it a nice view. This monument is to Lord Strathcona. It's called Perseverance. People enjoying their bowling, and we find this beautiful totem. 1874, 1971. Donated by the native Indian people to commemorate the centenary of the Union, carved at Victoria, British Columbia, by Mr. Oscar Matelpi of Turnur Island Indian Band. Absolutely beautiful. In the beautiful gardens, so we have this sitting area with a pergola. Very interesting shapes. We see there's some renovation work being done in the legislative building. So the rose bushes. Very nice garden, rose garden, and these beautiful trees. I wish they had a name tag for this. So here, beautiful view of the side of the legislature and the gardens here, bicycles. There's the steps. Very, very useful for all those meetings and gatherings in here. The Ukrainian Centennial Pioneer Monument. I'll take some steps back. Beautiful monument, and the kids love it. The kids really love it. And it's beautiful. Always more and more side gardens. So it's a formal garden with a central axis, and except for that building over there would be symmetrical to have the same sort of flower beds happening right across this fountain on the other side. Right. Maybe someday. Last but absolutely not least, the Italian monument in English, Italian, and French. And it has music, technology, construction, soccer, allusions all over, all the contributions of the Italian culture into Canada. We are leaving the legislature and going to see if we can get over there in the festival. Here we go.